Users of public transport may have to brace themselves for difficult times getting a vehicle starting Monday, December 6th. The Coalition of Commercial Transport Owners say they would hold a full-blown strike to force government to remove some of the taxes on the commodity, which they say have driven fuel prices through the roof. The union has already asked its members to wear red armbands and also hoist some of their on their cars ahead of the strike. We would be joined on the line by Abbas Umoro, who speaks for the group shortly. But before that, my colleague Kwesi Parker-Wilson joins me via Zoom with a statement they released in Accra today. Parker, what exactly are the concerns raised by the union? All right, so let me take you through excerpts of the statement that was released. The Coalition of Commercial Transport Operators in Ghana is the body representing commercial passengers and cargo transporters, as well as online taxi service operators. And at a meeting of the coalition, the resolved as follows and wish to publish same for the consumption of the general public, that in the protest against the deafening silence of government in 2022 budget statement on the removal of the 5 specific nuisance levies and taxes that we listed in our press conference on the 9th November at the Newplant Station in Accra, we have resolved to take actions that will protect our livelihoods and also alleviate the suffering of the traveling masses. That all commercial passengers and cargo vehicles shall display red bands on their vehicles with effect from tomorrow, Tuesday, November 23, as a signal to government regarding our impending sit-down strike action. My colleague Justice Bedo has been looking at how some commuters are coping with recent fuel price increases.
I am standing at Rawlins Circle, at a bus station in the Accra suburb of Medina. It was in August of 2008 that I first took a car from the station. I had just enrolled in journalism school and I was living in this area. Like the people jostling over space in a trotro now as I stand, I used to take a car here. The lorry fare to travel from here to my school in downtown Accra was 45 pesos then. It's been 11 years.
I'm Lord and I live at Medina Market.
Lord, like me over a decade ago, is a student.
These lorry fare issues, it drains me more than even the money that we use to buy food, because, you know, going to Accra or Circle 37 then coming back to Medina, even the traffic is always different. And then now the first two, like a day you have to, you know, in and out might be 12 cities or more, much more than what you are going to even spend a day. So yeah, it really affects me as a student because I'm not working, I'm just a student.
The journey from Rawlins Circle to Accra hasn't changed much. The traffic situation has slightly improved as road infrastructure has become relatively better. The trotros still look old and rickety. And now the fare is 4 Ghana cedis, almost 10 times what it was 11 years ago. Suleiman Ahmed says he has been driving here for more than 10 years. According to him, the cost of fuel is draining. I have made a stop at the 37 station. At the total filling station here, I watch as drivers pull up, showing faces of frustration, waking up to the latest fuel price hike, at least the 8th increment this year alone.
First, I used to buy 40 cedis and I work till evening, till closing. For now, if I'm to buy till closing, it will be 60 cedis or 70 cedis. I have to do sales. Every week is 200 Ghana cedis. First, if it's 30 cedis, by 30 cedis, I mean 30 cedis and 70 cedis, there is difference. So before you get the 200 Ghana cedis a week, the increasing of the fuel makes it difficult for us to pay. Most of us are leaving this work because of those things.
Back in Suleimana's trotro, there is gnashing of teeth as passengers now have to tighten their belts to swallow new fares. Between the time I came to live in Medina and now, minimum wage in Ghana has gone up from around 2 cedi 50 pesos to just around 12 cedis 50 pesos now. And yet, lorry fares have gone up by more than 600%. This week, new lorry fare increments looms. It is the proverbial tightening of belts, one more painful time. Justice Bedu, Joy News, Medina.
Let's now speak with Umar Abbas, who speaks for the group. He joins us with more. Hello, Umar Abbas. I'm grateful for your time. What exactly do you want from government?
Sister Aisha, kindly change the strike from GPRTU to Coalition of Private Transport Operators. This is
right
for all. It's not only for GPRTU.
We'll do that, Mr. Moro.
Thank you very much. Now let's roll up.
So I'm asking you to tell me exactly what you want government to do with these nuisance taxes you talk about.
We want it to be scrapped out because we have researched enough to find out that it is possible that some of these taxes could be taken off. You see, our problem is as we speak now, price of a liter officially is around 3 cedis.55, but at the pump is 6 cedis.850, and all that we are asking for, if you calculate, is around 1 cedi 50 pesos thereabouts. So if government is able to reduce this 1 cedi 50, roughly 50 pesos from a liter, it's going to be something meaningful to us. So this is all that we are asking of. This is all that we are asking of.
Have you had any engagement with government?
And nothing else. And it looks like the government is playing. Yes, that is where I'm coming. That it looks like the government is playing with our intelligence. Because for the third time, they promised doing something about this problem, which has never materialized. So this, the main reason why we thought it wise to embark on the sit-down strike, which may
all right, so that is Imoro Abbas. He speaks for the Coalition of Transport Owners, and he says they're embarking on the strike on Monday unless government does something about their demands. We'll take a break on Joy News Prime.